Yo, what's up? I'm Nick.
Hi.
Welcome to Nick and Alex. 今日はね、日本の大学、名前は言っていいかな？
みんな知ってるでしょ。
I guess we can say it. It was in the news. So Sophia University's Miss Sophia contest. Is it Miss and Mr. Sophia?
Mr. Sophia. They were too.
Yeah, もうずっとあるコンテストね。So, like beauty pageant type of thing, you know what I mean? Even when I was an undergrad, has finally been canceled. もうなくなりました。新しいやつをやる。ちなみに、このテーマをもっと理解したい人は、動画の説明に日本語の記事も貼ってあるんで、それを読んでから動画を見てくださいね。Yeah. Do you have anything more to add?
Yeah, so basically, let's talk about how the new one differs from the old one, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I guess the old one has been accused of, I guess, objectifying women and like sexism and stuff like that.
Yeah, I believe they said it, not only women, but like just objectifying people who take part in it. So,
Isn't that the whole point of a beauty contest?
I know.
それはビューティーコンテストの目的じゃん。You find a very beautiful person and a very, like...
Yeah, and I mean, no one's forced to participate, right?
Yeah. So they're gonna add, like, I guess the criteria. ごめんね、今回の英語は難しいかもしれないですね。The criteria is gonna be more genderless.
Yeah, right. That's first. And then I guess there will be something like 見た目じゃなくて、I don't know.
Yeah. Then they might as well just put it like behind like a black screen or something. もう見た目関係ないじゃん、そうしたら。
いやでも、そのコンテストに参加している人は、なんか、本当に、like they want to hear, right? That they're pretty.
Yeah. Well, I've never been interested in a beauty contest before. Like, that's the last thing that I would ever do. But I would never think to do it because I'm too short. It's impossible for me. I accept that I'm too short to be... Do you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah, I suppose.
Do you know what I'm saying, though? Like, I mean, when I see, like, this, 俺まあまあかっこいいんだけどさ, when I see, like, a model on a magazine, I'm like, yeah, that's much more attractive than me. Like, I don't want to, like, destroy the magazine. You know what I mean?
Well, but I mean, there are objective criteria, right? And then I think that people who are interested in participating in the beauty contest, they know that they're pretty and they want to be told that they're pretty.
Beauty is like such... Why is beauty being attacked in the world?
Well, that's a good question. I think...
Why am I being attacked?
Yeah, like we feel insecure now. No, but because like Sophia だけじゃなくて、なんか世界的に it's a thing, right? It's a trend.
Yeah. So people don't want to like, they say there's like a... what's the word for it? Like beauty is a social construct.
Well, yeah. What's social construct in Japanese?
Is it a social construct? I don't know.
Well, I mean, let's say every century, every even country would have their own standards for beauty.
Yeah, I guess.
But there are still objective criteria that our brain just kind of,
Yeah, like scientifically, like your face is like symmetrical or something like that, or like
scientifically you're looking for a healthy looking partner, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So or but it's yeah.
Well, I mean, technically, I want to be with someone who takes care of themselves. I think that's a fair criteria.
Well, I mean, like, if you, like, had to choose between, like, to make babies with somebody who is just, like, normal size or morbidly obese, like, scientifically, you think, oh, that person has a chance to die easier. You know what I mean? It's not some type of moral judgment on that person.
Also, I always feel like if people are not putting effort into, like, looking good, they might not be putting effort into, something else that is important.
Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah. You know what I always say? I always thought, like, I mean, how can I explain? You can look good and not be good looking. That's like a...
Yeah, like... It's not about what you were born as in, like, but you can always work with what you have.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, I don't believe that there are really ugly people out there. I just feel like...
I believe there's tons of ugly people.
But there's always, like, you can be, you can always reach a certain level if you put
yeah, for sure. But, I mean, also, it's like, that's not the only thing about being a human either. Like, there's other, that's one thing to concentrate on. But there's also other things like, how good you are at, like, guitar or how good you are, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and I think that sometimes you even get that as like, oh, if you're beautiful, you're probably dumb, you know.
Yeah. よくあるね。日本はそういうあるあるある。美人はバカとかそういうの。多分あるかもしれない。わかんないけど。
日本だけじゃなくて。
Yeah, America, like a dumb blonde. Yeah.
I think it's like an idea that if a girl is pretty, then she's not.
Yeah, because she didn't like have to ever use her brain. People already. But people talk about discrimination all the time, and probably the biggest form of discrimination is against ugly people. Did you know that? Seriously, I mean, I'm pretty sure that that's like a fact. Like good people pass like interviews. Good-looking people pass interviews easier. Yeah.
You just call good-looking people good people. So
それはカットね。それはカット。Did I just do that? But
anyway,
no, it's easier because the first impression of the like.
Yeah.
例えばね、俺中学生の時にめっちゃ美人の先生がいたの。で、学校の最初の日にデスクに座って、で、椅子に座って、見た瞬間に、あ、この先生めっちゃ美人じゃんって最初から思ったの。So it's just like a first impression, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I feel like you can get away with some things, you know. Sometimes I would go to a market and like, you know, people would say, oh, you're so pretty, like have this for free, for example.
Oh, can you tell us more good things about what happened? We're terrible. I think this is making the Sophia contest look good and making us like, maybe they should change the criteria.
No, but, you know, it's not... it's not to say that, you know, you shouldn't be nice to people that you don't find attractive.
No. But it's just such an insane thing to get rid of a contest that, it has a very clear objective. Really good-looking girl, really good-looking guy.
Yeah, and again, I just want to stress that people who take part in it because they want to.
Yeah.
So it's not like you force them to, oh, okay, you look pretty, like you have to be there and I would just look at you and objectify you. Like
Yeah.
You know, they apply it.
The other thing is we objectify people all the time whether we want to or not.
Yeah, and whether they're men or women, I think.
Yeah, if you've ever thought somebody was attractive, without talking to them, you objectified them right there on the spot, right?
If you talk to them, do you not?
Well, I mean, you still can objectify them, but if you have no prior knowledge about them, then all you do is judging based on their appearance. You know what I mean?
That's what you always do when you like meet people for the first time.
Well, that's what animals do. Like, like peacocks. That's what peacocks have, beautiful feathers and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just... I was just disappointed that Japan is... this is going to spread throughout Japan, you know?
Yeah. I didn't expect Japan to sort of...
Well, I mean, I expected if there was a place in Japan that was going to start, it would be here.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
Yeah. All right, that's our video for today. Bye, guys.